Yon! Kamusta? Welcome to another episode of Inside the Mind of. Siyempre, ito na. My name is Ken Somera and pag-uusapan natin ngayon is about leadership. This is Inside the Mind of Rich Paredes. Hi, Rich! Grabe! Simula pa lang yung Inside the Mind, natatawa na ako. Pero bakit ganito yung energy? Because one of the first things that I remember ay pag uma-attend ako ng mga talks noon, ikaw yung nag-i-intro, and when you talk in front, boom! There's energy na hindi kaya bitbitin ng ibang mga speakers at ibang nag-i-introduce. Wow. And that's something that I admired and I modeled from you.
Wow.
I promise you.
Wow,
Yun yun.
wow.
So, part of who I am was modeled on how you did it.
Wow.
Sabi sa'yo, I'll narrate the story.
Wow.
And I'm thankful.
So cool.
Very thankful ako kasi, again, introduction eh. Alam natin pareho, the person who's bridging has a very big role.
Oh, yeah.
It's not an easy role.
Yeah, that's true.
And since topic natin is leadership, what are your thoughts about leadership? Mamaya na natin puntahan yung mga yun. No? In leadership muna, straight to the point tayo doon.
Ako, leadership kasi is influence.
Yeah.
So, the people that is around you will 100% be a reflection of you. Kasi, at the end of the day, di ba? I mean, sa pagkain na lang eh. Kung hindi mahilig kumain ng sisig, yung kasama mo, eh ikaw laging kasama. So, di ba, that's leadership eh. Magugulat ka na lang, love niya na rin yung sisig. Kasi nagugustuhan niya because ikaw nag-i-initiate. Di ba? You go to a restaurant, you buy it. So, for me, it's really about influencing. So, the key right now with leaders, what kind of influence are you doing or are you giving out sa mga tao? Kasi, let's face it, bro, meron talagang bad and good influences.
Meron.
And di ba? Kumbaga, it's not about morals eh. It's about also you as a leader. May skills yan eh. Na-develop. Yung mga iba, hindi nga nila alam, ay, may ganito pala akong galing. So, may mga kaya, diba? So, wow. And bro, I just want to say, nagulat rin ako doon sa sinabi mo, ha? Maganda nga yung sinabi mo. I mean, kasi when I did events before, di ba, technically, I was the bridge.
Oh.
Di ba, the host.
Ikaw yung sisimula eh.
Oo.
Ikaw yung sisimula eh.
That actually sets the standard of what the presentation will flow.
Yeah.
It will always be with the host. Hindi actually with the speaker. Depende, kahit sabihin mo bulok yung speaker, pwede pa rin, di ba kayang saluhin ng host yan?
Persuasion kasi.
Yan.
Persuasion
tama.
kasi.
Persuasion.
Pero may times nga na mas malakas mo yung energy mo kaysa doon. Oh, guys! Magpasok ni Rich Hinson.
Yeah.
Huli nga kita nakita nag-introduce, nakaputi ka nun, all white. Hindi ko lang maalala kung anong event yun eh.
Yeah, may mga
Basta
ganun.
sobrang dami ng ginawa ko na before eh.
Oh my
Pero,
God.
eto na. Babatuan mo natin ng boulder.
Kakatakot.
Hindi, gagi, random
Go.
question. Kailan ba nasasabi ng isang tao, for example, ikaw, kailan mo nasabi sa sarili mo na leader ako?
Ooh.
Putang ina.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah. Curious.
Okay. Ako, personal journey ko.
Oh.
Hindi ko pa masabi na people say I was already a leader, pero hindi pa siya nag-sink in sa akin. Okay, may part sa akin nun. Especially yung start ng career ko when it comes to, sa business, sa stage and sa trainings. Noong umpisa, akala ko parang nandun pa, parang eto pa lang ako, novice pa lang, Pero hearing feedback,
Okay.
which is, I believe feedback is amazing. Should be done by every organization, every leader. You have to get feedback. Kasi that's your blind side eh. Yun naman yung doon. So, nung naririnig ko na, uy, parang galing mo dito, ganyan-ganyan. So, nakikita ko parang yung leadership level na akala ko nandito pa lang, medyo umaangat. doon ako nagkakaroon na ng realization. Pero it hit me like a few years pa.
Bago mo nasabi na may influence na ako,
Yeah.
leader ako.
Yeah.
Ganun.
Yeah. And you know what? Ang honestly, nafe-feel ko, until now to be honest, hindi ko pa rin nafe-feel na parang, oh, I'm in that leadership stand or ganon, stance ko, ano na ako, leader ako, sundin niyo ako. It's not that eh. I love my position when I see people, like what you said a while ago, yung reminiscing on paano ako mag-talk and everything. Actually, that actually validates that what I was doing was actually right.
Yeah.
And that validates na parang, okay, so yeah. O nga, no, may leadership ako when it comes to that. So I need to hone that and I need to grow that. So doon ako nag-start.
Okay, doon ka nag-start. So,
Doon ako nagkaroon ng realization.
years pa bago.
Bro.
And feedback played a very big role because you got validation and acknowledgement from the people you are already influencing.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. So, eto, next question ko. Ang question ko dito is connected ulit. Leadership eh.
Yeah.
Leadership. If you were to... hindi na to boulder question. Don't worry.
Okay.
Hindi na to boulder
Sandali,
question. Hindi. Hinga. Hinga.
Yung chan bigang
Relax. So, ang question ko dito is, if you were to define what good leadership is, kasi we've defined it with, we also know what bad leadership is.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
We've seen a lot.
Seen a
lot. Different companies, kahit government, kahit sa mga people that we work with.
Yeah.
What is good leadership for you? Yan.
For me, good leadership is about the right ethics, the right attitude. Because at the end of the day, whether you like it or not, we live in a broken world. There are so many things that we need to be para lang, di ba nga, maganda yung sinabi mo eh, kayong mag-asawa, we don't have to follow the ways of the world eh. Hindi mo kailangan talaga eh. Pero the reality is, we live here, we have no choice, and then the time comes, God picks you up, plucks you out of this world, then tapos na. So sa akin, leadership is what kind of ethics, attitude, what kind of morals that you can give to your peers, to your team. Very important eh.
Okay.
And I always, and nag-stick sa akin na your name, para ma-build up mo yung name mo, it will take years. And it only takes seconds to destroy it.
Destroy it.
And it really resonates until now for me. Na I could have done, I had decisions that I wanted to do, pero I know it goes back to the morals that I have, my ethics. It goes back to yung pillars ng beliefs ko and so many things. Yun kaagad, doon nagkakaroon ng decision. And I believe leadership should be passed on like that. Yun sa akin.
Okay. So ngayon, define natin what is bad leadership.
Bad leadership, okay.
Kasi may good leadership.
Correct,
I mean,
correct.
ang statement ko dito is, why am I asking this type of question? We get clarity from contrast. It's easier to understand what cold is when you know what hot is.
Yeah.
So, kaya yun. So ngayon, ano yung bad leadership for you? Kasi I think we've experienced a lot already.
Oh yeah, we've experienced that.
Ano tingin mo bad?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I don't want to go biblical or anything. So, on a neutral audience, bad leadership for me is when you choose money over people and relationship. When that is the case, because when you look at leadership, it's either you're building a relationship or you're building a business. Kasi maraming aspects of leadership, pero when you go to every organization, it goes back to just two things. Is it going to build your business or to your community, or is it going to be building money and finances? So when and it's always, most of the time, nag-intertwine to. At pag yung decision-making mo will come to this crossroad. And I'm sorry, for some people, when they choose money over a relationship, that is bad leadership for me.
Ganda. So ngayon, kikilalanin na natin muna si Rich. Kasi, syempre, yung mga kaibigan natin, yung mga kaibigan ni Rich, syempre, pag pinost mo to sa wall mo, kilala ka nila. Tama?
Diba?
And they understand
Yeah.
yung reason why they would listen, kung ano tong leadership na to, ganyan.
Yeah.
Siguro, could you tell us your story?
Wow.
A little bit lang. Brief lang. I mean, what have you done and what are you currently doing? Para ma-establish lang natin yung foundation.
So, okay. For a lot of people, they know naman na I'm doing business. So, we started out in network marketing, di ba? So, that's actually where we met. Honestly, I fell in love with network marketing. Not way, of course, may good and bad.
Good and bad, yeah.
Ano naman ang network marketing. But it's mostly, I fell in love with that because of the community and because of the community building. Yun doon ako talaga in love. And until now, that's what I do. I build a lot of communities for certain businesses. So there are companies who I actually help out, and currently I'm helping out. But on the side, I also do business. So manufacturing, product development. Kasi parang nandun na ako na-establish eh. Parang nandun na ako na-flow eh. Tapos eventually, umabot rin sa point minsan na nahihila ako for trainings. So nagtuturo rin tayo. So nagtuturo ako, and one of the topics that I always teach is personal development. So love na love ko talaga yung space na yan, yung sa DISC, mga ganon, personalities, mga ganon. Love ko yan.
This profile.
This profile. So, yun ang na-enjoy ko. So currently, I have a few companies that I actually help out with trainings naman. So I have a little bit of this and that. But most of the time, if you're gonna ask me, where do I put my time right now? I'm still in community building.
Community building. Bolder question.
Tayo dito.
Hindi kasi kumukuha ako ng questions.
Kakabahan ako dito.
Habang nagsasalita ka, so parang yung mga
Actually, ganyan yan eh. Dati ba?
Hindi. I'm coming from a place of curiosity and coming from a place of I mean well. And cheat code, di ba? Cheat code. Ano ba yan? Ano ba intention mo? Don't worry, bro. I mean well.
And I-edit naman to eh.
Depende. Depende bang sinipag tayo.
Go ahead, man.
Sige, itong question ko. Ano yung tingin sa'yo ng mga tao?
Ooh. Anong tingin? Oh my gosh, bro. Ako, I'll be honest. Kasi medyo strong yung personality ko eh. I have a strong personality when it comes to certain things. Pero ano naman, hopefully, meron pa rin akong ang dating ko pa rin sa majority ng tao. Parang medyo ako. Pag hindi kasi ako humingiti, suplado talaga itsura ko. Tanggap ko na yan. Kaya lang kasi, with friends, and of course, being in the community, I tend to smile a lot now. Minsan hindi ko nga alam, nakasmile lang ako eh. May ganon. So, ang dating ko sa community, medyo approachable, na tipong, may ganon ako persona, parang mukha akong, parang, sino ba to? Tsaka, as a joke, bro, yung itsura ko kasi, parang I'm like a person that you saw before or na you can't actually place where you saw me. Now, how do I... nangyayari yan, Brad! Actually, walang putol yan. Nangyayari talaga. I go to a restaurant, somebody looks at me, then of course we say, alam mo na sa persuasion, yung ganon. So they...
Eyebrow raise.
Ganon. Ay, kamusta? So they associate me. I know that guy. Pero first time ko sa restaurant. So parang...
Baka naman kasi sa dami na nung ginawa mong talk, kilala ka na talaga nila. Kasi kung san-san ka ang dami mong engagements
Possible din. Pero...
Si Rich yun.
Pero pare, naturally kasi mabati ako sa tao. I say hi, I smile.
That is influence eh.
Yeah.
That is not all people are open na madaling i-approach.
That's true, man. Kahit nga, minsan ako, yung mga teams ako, parang napapaganon sa akin, kaya mo mag-hi sa kanila? Oh. They just said hi.
Yeah,
Because sa mentality ko, when I say hi, they might be feeling bad on that day. At least somebody said hi to them. Uy, looking good. I mean, giving an honest compliment sa isang tao.
Acknowledgement lang na. Laki, no? Laki, no?
Ang laking difference nun.
Yeah, laki.
Kaya nga, di ba, even sa mga corporate, ang tinuturo ko sa kanila, yung tapping sa mga tao. Oh my God, productivity really naglo-launch ang productivity nila.
May ibang klaseng topic.
Pero iba yun. Iba yun.
I mean,
Yung iba kasi, ginagawa. Hello.
Acknowledgement plays a very big role.
Tama yung sabi mo.
And subconscious communication, yun yung isa sa mga ini-explain mo kanina eh. I love it kasi a lot of people don't see the importance of it. Yung tipong sabi mo, normal pag mukha akong suplado, pero sa ngayon, ang sabi mo ulit word per word. Ngayon, I catch myself just smiling kahit hindi ko alam.
Correct.
Ngayon, yun yung isa sa mga kailangan ma-realize ng ibang tao eh. Lalo pag resting bitch face. Ken, resting bitch face na talaga ako eh. Pero you have to train it eh. Resting bitch face kasi mukha ka talaga RBF kung tawagin, di ba? Mukha ka talaga masungit. Subconsciously, you're communicating that.
Correct.
You have to work with it eh.
Correct.
You have to work with it. Pero sige, story time.
Yeah.
Story time sa akin, sabi ko nga eh, isa sa mga malalaking background ko with sales was when I was doing MLM. And matagal na panahon na magkasama din tayo nun.
Yeah.
Matagal na panahon din. And shout out kay Luigi. What's up, man?
Oh, yeah.
Magkasama kami for the longest time. I've learned to position. I've learned sa mga organizations, lalo na nun sa D yung pangalan ng company before.
Oh, yeah.
I think meron kang script nun eh, na natatandaan ko pa eh. A play in the script.
Yeah.
Ano mo yan?
Oh,
Palagi ko sinasabi yan eh.
correct.
And I saw the importance of that.
That's true. Sa isang pelikula nga, it won't make sense. Di ba? It won't make sense kung pangit yung script. Bakit yung artista hindi nagjo-join doon sa pelikula? Because when they read the script, they don't want it. And even in business, in life, in organizations, what your script is very important because that's what they're gonna hear.
Yeah.
Diba?
Kaya yun yung gusto ko i-connect sa leadership. Kasi isipin mo, if all leaders had a play and a script, these are systems and structures.
That's correct.
Frameworks.
That's correct.
And what differentiates a beginner from a seasoned expert are these things. Frameworks and scripts and systems.
Correct.
So siguro ito meron mga nakikinig dito na mga baguhan lang sa leadership, new leaders.
Yeah.
Do you have specific tips for them? Meron ka bang gustong i-share sa kanila coming from your experience nung nagsisimula ka? Meron or mga learnings mo ngayon?
Siguro ako naniniwala ako when it comes to leadership, one of the things that we need to really, if there's a skill that they need to learn when it comes to leadership, they need to sell. Not really, pwede kasing sell in the sense, kasi the act of selling, marami kang matututunan. Because you're gonna be connecting with people. You're gonna be offering them something. Nandoon na tayo, mako-convince mo ba? Mapapersuade mo ba? Going to that. At maraming mga actions and senses na gumagalaw when you do that. So sa akin, that's number one. Whether you're in a business or you're just in whatever, if you're employed or if you're selling something eh. You're selling an idea, you're selling a movie, you're selling a product that is physical, or technically when you are with your girlfriend or your boyfriend, you wanna eat something, you're selling that idea, selling that dish to your partner para i-grab niya rin. Diba? So I mean, if you wanna be a leader, learn the skill of selling. Yun yung isa.
Ganda, no? Ayos pa?
Ayos.
Ayos, diba?
Okay na.
Okay na.
Mapawis na ako.
Sige, paano na naman tayo? Siguro, may question ka ba?
Audience participation.
Audience participation. We have Wilson Molina on the set.
Hoy, Wilson.
Hoy, Wilson.
Many leaders tend to change face at certain points ng life. How do you keep yourself grounded and aligned sa vision mo na hindi magbabago yun. Kasi there are leaders na parang at one point, there's significant portion sa life nila may nangyari. Then suddenly they'll magkaroon ng 180. It's gonna be a total difference. Na yung values na you followed, suddenly hindi na siya. So how do you keep yourself grounded na you're still the same you from point A to point B?
Okay. That's a good question, bro. Ikaw. Muna.
The same?
Yeah.
Specific na the same leader ka.
But how do you keep yourself na... Kasi you hold yourself on a certain value.
Yeah.
So, kasi at one point, kaya si leader A, sabi niya, okay, a bad leader is like this. And then suddenly, magta-transition siya after a certain period of time to the bad leader na minention niya at this point.
Okay.
So how do you, as a leader, keep yourself grounded from staying on the same path?
Branding and identity. Kaya yung pinag-usapan natin kanina, di ba, ang laking factor, yung do you really know who you are and who you will become. Part yun eh. You also have to understand that there are changes along the way because you are adapting to certain people and surrounding. So, kaya ako tinanong yung specificity, blah, blah, blah. Hindi. Okay na.
Okay.
Kaya ako tinatanong yun kasi, you're a leader to yourself and you're a leader to people also eh.
Yes.
And sa akin nakikita ko, we adjust based on the surrounding that we're in. So, yung change is bound to happen. Pero kung ang tanong mo kasi is, how do you still stay the same? Is by setting that rule in the first place. So, kung sa simula pa lang sinet mo na, ito yung brand ko, hindi magbabago yung brand ko, malaki yung chance na in the next years, may reminder ka na you have to stay with that brand. Kasi doon ka na nakilala. Until to the point that you're adjusting now, kasi nagbabago yung market eh.
Yeah.
Nagbabago yung dynamics ng business, nagbabago yung dynamics ng leadership. So, on how I see things, I do believe that it's hard to stay the same through the years. But sa question mo, if you have set specific rules that in a couple of years, you keep yourself in check, meron kang things to measure. Alam mo yung things to measure, it's easy to stay the same. Kasi meron kang metrics na sinusunod. You keep yourself in check para ma-make sure mo na same ka. Pero isipin mo, 10 years from now, could you still say that you're gonna still apply the same leadership style? Pero could you ask, when you ask yourself, could you still say that you're probably still Wilson and still the same? Pero, gets mo? Okay. Yun sa akin. Iba yan. Lawak
Tama naman yun eh. Ako, yung sa akin naman, yung question mo kasi is, as a leader before going to, di ba? Itong
humble. Yun yung
diba?
keyword ni Wilson eh.
Di ba? How do you stay grounded?
Yeah, grounded and humble. Yeah.
Humble. Actually, leadership, tama yung sinabi mo, leadership style changes. Because market changes. Needs change. Nag-iiba. Alam mo yun, dynamics sa mga tao. Diyos ko, utak na lang ng mga generations. Ako kasi, alam pa, di yan mahuhuli. Okay? So, iba siyempre yung generation ko. But, sa akin, leadership style changes. But you as a leader improves. Now, how do you improve? How do you improve? And how do you stay grounded? Dito ngayon yung grounding part. Principles. Your principles will ground you. You know, pag alam mo kasi solid yung principles mo, alam mong hindi yan mabebend. Prinsipyo mo yan eh.
Okay.
Tama? Pero yung leadership style, it needs to upgrade. It really needs to upgrade. Wala ka talagang choice. Iba-ibang tao kausap mo eh. Ibang utak yung kausap mo eh. At tandaan mo, ibang situation ng ibang tao. So ikaw as a leader, kanina nga yung tanong niya, parang how do you face? Akala ko you change your face eh. Because literally, when you're a leader, you have to change it. So meron talagang time na, yes, we're all, knowing Wilson for all these years, alam ko ang happy, jolly guy yan eh. But when it comes to serious things, nag-shift talaga.
Shift talaga.
You need to shift. Hindi mo pwedeng pagtawanan. Di ba? Hindi mo pwedeng parang tawa ka lang dito. But you also know how to shift it again to make it light. So that is a different naman. So for me, it's about your principles. It's about your beliefs. And of course, leadership style should be improved.
Ito, connect tayo sa leadership styles.
No.
Kasi, di ba, leadership styles, meron authoritarian, meron persuasive, di ba?
Oh,
may,
yeah.
may mga ganun
Yeah,
di ba?
yeah.
Mapapansin natin with the current dynamics, may times na hindi na effective yung authoritarian na approach.
Totoo.
Hindi na.
Totoo.
Pero dati, okay siya eh. Yes, boss. Yes, boss.
Oo,
Susunod.
Iba ngayon.
Ngayon, hindi. Hindi. Tama ba? Hindi.
Parang ano yan eh, pagpapalaki ng bata. I mean, if yung mga kids, yung panahon dati, ako, tandang-tanda ko yun. Pag kumakain yung mga tito-tita, hindi pwedeng maglalaro ka dun eh. Di ba? Doon kayo. Di ba? Kaya yung mga dating mga kwento na, alam mo, hindi man lang ako na nasabihan ng I love you ng parents ko. But that was their generation. If you look at their generation and their generation pa, iba rin kasi yun eh. Ngayon, tingnan mo. Ngayon, sorry sa mga parents ha. Basta mga parents, Diyos ko, lunod na lunod sa I love you ang mga bata. Lunod na lunod sa care, yung mga tipong sinipon lang, dala ka agad sa doktor. Dati kasi kami, pag nauntog, ganun lang, okay na eh. Teka, baka mabobo.
Ganun nga. Oo,
Ngayon, pare, konting lang, dala sa hospital, check up. So I mean, you look at yung galawan ng tao ngayon, iba talaga. So, para sa akin, yun nga eh, yung authoritative, yung authoritarian style, ba't hindi siya nag-work ngayon? Kasalanan rin natin. Bakit? You pumped in so much love sa mga kids. Anong sinasabi ngayon sa sa mga bagong generation? Ang bilis weak. Ang bilis mo broken-hearted. Under my organization, I actually mga anak ng mga iba kong tao, bro. I don't know if you can say this, but they took their life.
Yeah.
Nako, ang pinakamasakit pag nalaman mo ko ng reason. Yung one reason ito lang, hindi ko na yan. Yung isa, bro, hindi lang pinayagan lumabas. It's heavy. But it is something that we need to be aware of.
Yeah.
Sa akin ngayon, sinasabi ko nga eh, minsan sinasabi ko sa mga leaders ko, pag yung anak nila madumi, hayaan mo yan. Tumaas ang bacteria niyan, tataas immune system. Ngayon, wipes. Ikaw ba nalalong ba wina-wipes ka ng bata? Parang ako hindi eh. Diba? Pag lang eh.
Pag.
Diba? Naalala mo dati pag nahulog yung pagkain, kukunin mo.
Wala pang 5 minutes. Wala pang 5 minutes.
Pagbagsak mo ganyan, lahat raw ng bacteria.
5 seconds, 5 minutes ako, 5 minutes nga eh. Lagi kumakain pa rin ako nalaglag. Kinukuha ko pa rin yan. Chips, kumakain ng chippy, nalaglag. Kukunin ko pa rin yun. Wala. Ano naman? Hugasan ko yung kamay ko. I mean, hindi siya issue eh.
Diba?
Hindi
so,
eh.
I mean, mayroon talagang ganon. Kaya going back to your statement mo sa leadership, hindi na. May mga instances na you use that yung authoritative action. Depende sa situation.
Yeah, adaptive kasi.
Adaptive.
Kaya nung medyo, I think a couple of years ago Simon Sinek was telling people about situational leadership. Tapos nung napunta ako sa NLP, doon ko na-gets na, okay. Yung concept kasi natin is we are giving ito sa akin, ito yung sinasabi kong talk sa mga sa mga company eh. Sabi ko, hindi nyo ba napansin? Most leaders give their instructions based on how they see the world. So ngayon, ang hirap maintindihan ng mga tao because hindi nila mundo yung mundo mo.
Correct.
Ang bilis ng pace mo, iba-iba yung iniisip mo, so you're giving the instructions based on your reality. Kaya hindi nila masundan yung instructions because you did not tailor fit it to land on their reality and hindi mo rin kinonfirm to clarify if they really understood it on their level of understanding.
That's correct.
So those are two different communication styles na hindi nagmamatch. So yung concept ng situational leadership is or sa NLP nga, is you have to understand how they map their world. And when
true.
you understand, magagawa mo yun when you do the one-on-ones eh. When you build relationships dun sa
That's
mga
correct.
taong kausap
That's
mo.
correct. Actually, that's a key. Maganda yung sinabi mo, yung one-on-ones.
Yeah, very important.
Oh my God, that is game changer yan. Iba pag nag-uusap na kayo, listening,
Yeah.
kahit, this is regardless what age, kung ano
Yeah.
pang age yan, ha? Pag nag-usap na kayo, doon mo na makikita, okay, iba palang dating sa kanila nito. Sa kanila,
You get feedback.
diba?
Feedback from them and then you could adjust
Mm.
to the information that you're given. Pero
That's
I think isa lang na iko-connect ko dito na communication-wise, a leader should know how to ask good questions so that they could extract better answers.
That's correct. That's correct.
No?
Ask the question.
Bobong tanong, bobong sagot eh.
Correct. Tama.
Yun.
Diba?
Yun eh.
Tsaka yun no? Alam mo, isang skill yan na natutuwa ako kasi meron kami ginagawa na yung talagang ask questions. It's not how many answers did you give? It's how many questions you ask. Na nag-resonate niya sa akin eh. Ang galing talaga ng TikTok eh. Pero di ba totoo eh? Gaano kadami mga natanong mo na nakuha mo yung gusto mong sagot or nakuha mo yung sagot na tama. So, iba talaga. Kakaiba. Actually, enjoy naman ng leadership talaga. Nag-enjoy talaga ako. Kasi diyan ka gumagaling eh.
Okay.
Diyan ka talaga gumagaling.
Sige, ito na. Patapos na tayo. Para-pap na tayo. In a couple of years from now, saan mo nakikita yung sarili mo? I mean, it's a common question.
Yeah.
Pero I think, ang gandang itanong eh. Ang gandang itanong. I mean, hindi naman tayo palagi kasi nagkikita and we get to see each other on socials na lang.
Yeah.
So, sa akin, I'm curious, what's next for you?
Actually, that's a very good
Pansin
question.
mo, framework ko is past, present, future. It's always has been like that even for therapy, coaching, and
Yeah.
So, ano yung tingin mong Rich Paredes in a couple of years from now?
Yeah. Ako, as of, sa akin ngayon, it's really about, ang goal ko ngayon is building the next generation of leaders sa community ko. Right now, honestly, I'm going deep with the Gen Z market. Why? Because I remembered na open ako sa business, na open ako sa leadership, na open ako sa namulat ako sa buhay. Nung age na ganun. So, I want to create new leaders. Leaders na may foundation na kaagad.
Yeah.
Para at least whenever, because I don't know what's gonna happen in the future. Especially now, daming challenges, daming pivots na nangyayari. But sa akin, it's really strengthening the next generation of leaders to think, to have principles, have godly principles, I'm not saying that I can get them ready for the future, but at least I know I can equip them.
Okay.
I can equip them. So yun yung nakikita ko Rich Paredes for in the future. We're really gonna be building more leaders.
Ano yung age group na yan?
Ngayon,
Sinasabi mo?
ang nakikita ko na doon siya as young as 16 and up to 25. Doon ako naglalaro ngayon. Yun yung nakikita ko. Kasi doon kasi lahat eh. Doon namulat eh. Naalala mo yung time natin when we started, that was the age nung nagta-thrive tayo. Yun yung...
2010?
Ha?
2011? 2010?
Oh, ilan taon ka nun?
Ewan ko.
Oh, huwag natin pag-usapan. Di ba?
Hindi ko alam.
Age is nothing here. Pero if you get my point, doon tayo kasi na-open. Doon tayo na-open. Kasi parang kakausapin mo, 12-year-old, wala pa masyadong alam yan eh. Pero pag may consciousness yan, nag-16, 17, medyo na namumulat na mata niyan.
Parang ang strong. Pag binabalikan ko, inaalala ko eh.
You'd be
Well,
surprised.
sobrang payat ko pa nun, for sure.
Oh, sobra.
Sobrang payat ko nun.
Actually, pinakita ko yung picture mo kay Kasi sabi ko, may, I'll be meeting up yung one of my leaders. Alam mo si Cedric.
Oh, si
Shout out.
Cedric. Oh, shout out,
Oh.
Cedric.
Nung nakita yung picture, si Ken ka na yan? Pag
It's
nakita
been a
mo-
while. It's been a while,
I
Cedric.
know, man.
Kasama pa rin kayo. Wow.
Actually, sa organization, like tayo, we've been friends for like how many years already?
Technically kasi family yan eh.
Exactly.
Family kasi.
Yeah, that's probably why, that's why I have people who has been staying with me more than 20 years. Ganun na yung nasa belt ko ngayon, 20 years. Diyos ko, naano nga ako eh. Honestly, may time, pag nakikita ko yung mga anak, ito na ba yun? May ganun na ako? Ano yun? Lolo moment?
Lolo moment.
Oo.
Gagi, lolo moment
ito
na yan.
Ito yung dala-dala. Oh my God. Bro.
No, dati may mga baby pa na dala-dala. Oh,
Yung dati walang baby, walang asawa. Ngayon sila na mag-asawa, sila na may baby.
Saya,
Ganun lang ako, ha? Kayo pala nagkatuluyan. So I have people like that.
Saya, Gagi.
So, yun. And sa akin, it's really, my leadership style is not just temporary, it's generational. I want it to be generational. I want it to be like, kung ano yung pwede ko ma-impart to sa mga teams, it can be passed on kahit sa mga anak nila.
Wow. Ganda. Ayos ba? Enjoy ka ba?
I love it, man.
Oo, di ba?
Pinakamasarap dito, I had to spend time with you, man.
Salamat, Rich. Sa akin, guys, ang dami kong pwedeng i-guest eh. Ang dami mga friends eh. Pero I want to talk to the people that had influence sa buhay ko. Like yan, yung usap natin kanina, di ba? Malaki, magkaklase kasi kami ni Wilson all throughout eh.
Talaga?
So, nagsisimula kami ng hypnosis, NLP, kaklase kami.
Okay.
Kaya we've been very good friends for quite some time.
Wow.
And, kay Rich, kumbaga, sabi ko nga eh, earlier models, when I talk about modeling a skill, isa ka sa mga naging model ko because of how you presented yourself in front of people.
Wow.
And yun yung gusto ko i-share dito sa usapan natin. Siguro learnings ko with this episode, ang laking factor ng leadership talaga sa buhay. Natutunan natin na hindi ganon ka bilis. Or may ibang tao siguro, instantly, they know that they're a leader. They're born with it. Pero for most, you start leadership without knowing that you're already a leader.
Yeah.
And then, it changes when you know you are already. Awareness. You can influence a lot of people by changing how you work with yourself internally. So yung nasabi mo nga kanina na di ko na nga alam na nakangiti na pala ako because you can train yourself too.
Yeah.
You can learn it. You can learn it by also doing repetition.
Yes.
Next is you can learn through other people. And generations change. So yung mga bagay-bagay na nangyari noon, it doesn't equate na ganun pa rin. Malaking chance na pwedeng nangyayari pa rin siya, pero malaking chance na hindi na. So you have to adapt to certain styles to fit the current situation that's happening. Ano pa ang learning ko? Siguro, yun nga, babato ako ng question. Last na lang.
Sabi niya, last night.
Hindi, last na lang. Hindi, ito personal na to. Personal question ko to. Ano yung tingin mo sa akin nun? Hindi kasi, syempre, I mean,
Okay.
you know that there are leaders eh. I mean, sa business na ginalawa natin, you know that may mga tao ka na may potential to, ano to. What are your thoughts about nung nakilala mo ako nun?
Okay. Actually, that's a very honest question.
Honest lang.
Honest question.
Hindi na to connected dun sa episode natin.
Actually, sa akin, lahat, when it comes to the community, it's always everyone has leadership potential. But it would only be it can only be gauged, honestly, pag nakita mo na nagpo-perform.
Okay.
Now, with you, bro, meron ka ng leadership, may leadership capability ka na eh.
Noon pa lang.
Noon pa lang. Kaya lang, nung time na yon, medyo kalat pa.
Okay, gets ko yun. Gets ko yun.
Alam mo
Acknowledge yun. Acknowledge
medyo,
yun.
medyo kalat pa.
Yeah.
Right now, what's happening with you, what's happening with your life now, it's nagkakaroon ng alignment. Para siyang, it's like a source of light na pag nagkaroon na ng alignment, nagkaroon na ng focus, kaya nga naging laser eh.
Okay.
Diba? Kaya nagkakaroon, may term na laser focus kasi you know where you wanna go. So yung time na yon, the Ken before is like so many of us, how we started.
Okay.
So many things, gusto natin, ganito, ganyan, kalat. But when we know the one thing that we wanted to do, nagkaroon ng focus. So ako, tatanungin mo ako just to answer your question, I saw leadership already.
Okay.
It just had to be polished
Okay.
through time.
Tama. Acknowledge ko na yan. Acknowledge ko naman yan before eh. Kita ko rin eh.
Yeah.
Pero I agree with you 100% when sinabi mong kalat. Kasi totoo.
Yeah.
Looking back at it, parang, nga, I could have utilized or learned more nung mga panahon na yan. But nakafocus ako sa kung ano-anong bagay.
Yeah.
Oo, ganun.
Totoo yun.
Sige, going back to you. So, what's your message? Patapos na tayo.
Okay.
Kala
ko hanggang bukas na eh.
Hindi message sa lahat ng tao.
Yeah.
You said that you're centered right now with developing the leaders that you're developing right now, the next generation.
Yeah.
What's your message to them? Sila lang ha? Hindi lahat.
Yeah. Hindi
Sila
lahat. Sige. So mga leaders, yung mga, well, I'm talking to the next generation. And I believe there's so much potential with your generation. And I have to say this right up front, not everyone is called to be a leader. Not everyone. I'm telling you right now. Hindi po lahat. Yung and maraming tao minsan confused when they get into the game of leadership.
Okay.
Feeling nila kasi dahil may naniwala sa isang idea, leader na. So para sa akin, it's really about polishing you as a person first. Then we will develop you to become the leader that you're supposed to be. So doon sa mga nag-aspire, first thing that you have to do, you pray for it. If this is really a calling, leadership is a calling. Leadership is really, it's not just a calling, it's a mission.
Okay.
Because you're not just gonna be leading you, you're gonna be leading a lot of people. So there is really the sense of responsibility with those goals. So sa akin, if you feel that you want to become a leader, you don't have to be mentored by me. You can look for mentors. You can look for people that can help you out. Pero sa akin, if you feel or you have that calling, that's my message. Take action. Don't wait. You'll never know if it's for you until you're already there. Yun lang.
Okay. Ganda. Salamat, Rich.
Thank you.
And again, guys.
Thank you, Cam.
Oo. Okay. Well, guys, this has been, itong araw na to, yung magkakasama kaming tatlo kasi, si Wilson, si Rich, at ako.
Yun, no?
This has been a good day because maliban sa connecting with you guys, I learned a lot. And I'm sure yung episodes niyo is marami tayo na impact na mga tao.
I love it, man.
I love it. Salamat. And again, this has been Inside the Mind of Rich Paredes. My name is Ken Somera. And see you on the next episode of Inside the Mind of. Bye-bye!